Hey, this is Anthony at Land Title. I wanted to bring you the update for the City of Boulder this month, and it has been a very interesting month. Average sales price in the City of Boulder went from $1.85 million, pretty close to where we were at this time last year, but last year had a spike in some luxury real estate, and this year the tide has just risen. I mean, look at this. The median is at $1.5 million in the City of Boulder today. It really is just a very, very high-end market at this point, and it does not seem to be changing much. If you look at the condo townhouse market, this is kind of going in the same direction. We're really starting to see, that average sales price rise up. Obviously, there's not as many condos, so it bounces around quite a bit, but the median is really showing the same thing. You get over into the average price per square foot, and it really shows what's happening here. I mean, $600 a square foot is very extreme, and it's definitely the most high-end market up here in kind of the northern Colorado area. There are a few pockets of places across the state that would rival this, but not very many. And it's gone up by 10% from this time last year. The condo townhouse prices are rising even faster. They've risen 18% since last year, and a lot of high-end condos are coming on the market in Boulder. So interesting stuff happening. The most impactful thing for you is probably the fact that our active units are finally starting to come up. We're really feeling that spring market take place. We saw 215 new homes come to market last month in April, and the real issue there is we're just not quite keeping up with where we were a year ago or 2 years ago. We're really just struggling to meet the amount of demand coming from these buyers, so it's keeping that inventory level very, very low. Now, if you look at it from a number of pendings have been bouncing all over the board, but we didn't even make the 2019 numbers again this year, and that's largely due to that lack of supply coming to the market. So you have a very expensive market, so there's plenty of barriers to entry, and you don't have enough supply. But the good news is this is an incredible time to sell a home still, because there's so much demand in the marketplace. You can see here our month supply of listings is the lowest it's really been ever in an April. You usually have a pretty robust spring market. Lots of listings come on and lots of buyers out there active. Well, right now, we're truly limited by the number of sellers coming to market. The buyers are doing great. Buyers are continuing to put stuff under contract. As you can see, this really shows our market activity. We have an average days on the MLS of 15. That's active to under contract. This is the lowest we've ever been in Boulder County. This is the fastest moving market, so it means there's a ton of buyers active. And here we are again, another 1.5% up in our bidding wars from where we were last month. 108.5% listed sale price. This is completely unheard of and unprecedented. This is just amazing that we're experiencing that, and even at these high levels like 2.5 million, right? I mean, 3 million, right? We're seeing bidding wars on a lot of homes across all different price points in the City of Boulder, and we're really starting to feel that. The good news is, as a buyer, you shouldn't be frustrated by this. You should just stick with it, because the amount of appreciation taking place in this marketplace is absolutely worth it, right? Homes are coming up in price so quickly that you could potentially be priced out by fall or by later this year if this kind of behavior continues, because there's so many people that want to live in the City of Boulder, and there's just not that many houses. So that's really where we land. If you have any other questions, I'm Anthony at Land Title. Of course, I'll catch you in the next video.